Well, thank you very much for the opportunity to say a few words. And I want to speak first to ETEA and the training staff, the educators at this important institution. It is a really important contribution that quality independent training providers make to our state in ensuring that you help us meet the skills demand that we have. There are employers around South Australia in all industries who are eager and desperate for staff who are able to meet the needs that they have to deliver the services that they provide or the business opportunities they have. And training providers such as ETEA do such an important job in helping us do that work. So thank you to Alan and your team and Rebecca and the team for that work. To the industry and employer partners, thank you for you've done the support you've provided to the graduates throughout the process of getting to this point. I really do want to commend those graduates whose work, whose study, and whose commitment to the fields of employment that they're now in. We're all here to honour and celebrate tonight. I don't want to leave behind the three graduates of automotive who we're celebrating tonight. Most of my remarks will be particularly to those within the human services industry. But every South Australian who relies on your work in automotive, I'm sure, is going to really appreciate the skills and the commitment that you provide. And you know what? I reckon that a lot of my comments about human services and the way that we engage with vulnerable South Australians, I'm sure will apply to the automotive graduates too. As a member of Parliament, I have an opportunity and privilege to engage with people in all walks of life every day of the week. And particularly as somebody who engages with vulnerable South Australians in my electorate office and in the work that we do to support people across South Australia. Everyone who works in human services, whether it's in disability or homelessness or in relation to supporting vulnerable family interventions, the whole gamut, health, by the commitment that you are offering these South Australians, that is a gift of service. I'm Shadow Minister for Education. I used to be the Minister amongst other things. I often talk to young people about what defines success. Thinking about the way that our schools and our training institutions help young people to get to the next stage in life. I think of success as being if you're at future stage in life, where when you wake up in the morning you're looking forward to the day ahead, or when you're going to bed at night, you are feeling like you have made a contribution that is fulfilling to you and meeting your purpose in life. It's not easy to necessarily achieve both of those goals every day. But if you're on the way there or in one of them, then you have a pretty good life. I doubt that there is going to be a one of you that is not going to have a lot of nights when they go to bed when they feel they have made some sort of contribution to this state in this society. Everybody, no matter what field you work in, whenever you engage with anybody in life, you can make an intentional choice as to whether to leave positive feeling in that person's mind or a negative feeling or an indifferent one. We don't always have time to make that positive choice, but we usually can think. If you engage with somebody on the footpath or in the supermarket or in your professional life or in your community, you can choose to make a positive difference in somebody's life. Everybody has that power. People working in the human services, you have that opportunity every moment of your working life. And by the very fact that you chose to commit yourself to this complex and sometimes difficult area of work, that's a commitment that you've made as your purpose, and for which, as members of Parliament, as a state, as community leaders, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for that commitment. Our state has many challenges, and there are many good people trying hard to meet those challenges. Your working life is part of that commitment, that body of work. And I tell you the other thing that really stands out to me about your work. You make our state safer, better, more cohesive. But the people and the clients, or the people that you work directly with, you will in many cases be the person that enables them to have a good day or not, have a good life or not at various complex times in their life. The interactions you have are so powerful. And the capacity to leave somebody having a better day as a result of your work, well, that is a gift that you've given them, you've given that community, and for which I'm sure everyone in this room and this stage is profoundly grateful. So thank you for that, and I wish you all the very best as you continue to pursue these valuable and important careers.